Hey y'all, welcome back to New Creations Counseling. Today I would like to speak to you guys a little bit about unexpected situations. Situations that we probably experience multiple times in our lives, situations that we did not ask for, situations that we did not prepare for or ask for them. Anything from losing a job, losing a relationship, losing a house, becoming a single parent, going through a divorce. Anything that you never thought that you would be in this particular situation. What happens when these things happen? What happens to our behavior when these things happen? We go through such a confusion in our life because we've never prepared for these things. We wouldn't even know what to do because we were never taught what to do in this situation. So we start to adapt to such a dialectical behavior. What do I mean by dialectical behavior? We start to feel different things that are opposite to one another. For example, if you are going through your feelings and your emotions through the process, now your feelings and your emotions are contradicting. You're logical. Your emotions are telling you to do one thing, but yet your mind is telling you to do another one because you're reasoning with the situation. And this is where your wise mind comes into play. When you applied your wise mind into the situation, now your wise mind comes and put your emotionals and your logical together. What does that mean? Your wise mind will acknowledge how you feel. Your wise mind will tell you it's okay to feel how you feel because you're hurt, you're going through a pain, you're going through something that is very unknown to you. But it will also speak to your logical and say, we're going to have to think consequences. Yes, it will be logic to take that approach, but would that approach make you part of the problem? This is where your wise mind comes into play and say, hey, let's rethink this. Let's just put our emotions to the side. Let's just try to do something. Let's think about a technique that will bring your emotions to a place of rest, or even acknowledge that it happens, right? It brings you to a state of acceptance. Because when you come to a place of acceptance, it's like you tell yourself, I might not be able to change my situations, but I will choose to deal with my situations. I will choose to make the right decision so that I do not become part of my problem at the present moment. And this is where it's so important for you to start building skills of even putting yourself in a quiet place with yourself to control your emotions. You can do practical exercises if you're experiencing anxiety, if you're experiencing depression, if you feel hopeless or even helpless at some point. Because it's such a hard situation that we go through that we're just confusing everything that we're feeling and everything that we're thinking is opposite to one another. So having practical things as using your five senses, this is something that will ease the pain at the moment, or even, engaging in DBT, going to therapy and finding what best fits you, either because you have a different temperament. Every single temperament will have to react to things differently. Some temperaments will lash out. Some temperaments will become stressed and depressed and sometimes even suicidal. So when you come to this place of, I don't know what to do. My heart is telling me one thing, my mind is telling me another. How do I bring these two things together and know that there is hope? Know that I cannot change my situation, but yes, I will change my perspective. Yes, I will change my approach to certain things. And this is why I highly recommend you speaking to someone if you're going through a situation like this, especially when you have children. Everything that you are going through will affect your children. So I would definitely encourage you to go into my website and maybe get a free consultation, and I can explain to you a little bit more about these techniques that you can incorporate into your hardship or anything that you're going through. Or maybe you want to refer a friend. My website is www.newcreationscounseling.org. I thank you so much for listening, and please continue to tune in for more updates. God bless.